Welcome back, guys. As y'all can see, my setup is a little different now. I got my camera up there finally. Got some lights up ahead. I mean, up top. Up ahead is crazy. Um, but yeah, so we're doing better right now. You know, we're doing better. We're doing we're doing way better right now. But what I was saying is, welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. I hope y'all ain't miss me too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I just been hella busy with work and other stuff, so I haven't had the opportunity to do live streaming as much as I wanted to. Let me put on some lotion. My ashy. I'm so ashy, bro. Let me put on some lotion. But yeah, so how y'all been though? Let me know what's good with y'all. Let me make sure I put the chat on screen because I don't got the chat on here right now. And put the chat. Let me know how y'all doing though. So right now the process is gonna be way smoother though. I ain't gonna lie, cause now I don't gotta keep looking to the side or none of that stuff. I can make sure I can look right at the screen and everything is set up properly on the screen. So the process is gonna be way easier. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. Um, but let me know how y'all doing though. What y'all been up to? I know y'all probably saying, man, this guy he done left us. He done left us. He ain't never he ain't never been around. He said he was gonna be on live Tuesday every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we haven't seen him on live for like about a month now. Like ever since I went on that trip. Yeah, you right. It's my fault. I should have been on live, but I just been very been going through, like I said, been a lot of stuff been happening. But with that being said though, I'm back. I'm back. So welcome back. Hopefully the sound sounds good because I clearly can't hear myself, but I do see the microphone volume looks levels look good. See, I got my mic right here. You see, so I got the setup. I got the setup way better. Before I had like a whole boom arm and stuff like that. So the mic setup is a lot better and it's getting better by the day. I'm not gonna hold on. Let me fix. I don't know why I touched it. Let me fix this microphone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let me lock this in place. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. How you doing, Scarlett? I know it's been a long time. It's been so long. It's actually crazy. Sorry, I was looking down, trying to fix my microphone. But how you been though? I know it's been super long. I did kind of change my setup just a little bit, so I think you can see the difference a little bit, right? It look a little more. I guess they say professional, maybe. Who knows? But how you been though? I know it's been super long. I haven't been on here, but I got some good stuff set up for today. I appreciate it. Yeah, what you been up to? That's good. That's good. You been working? You got any new clients? Anything like that? Oh, I feel so tired. I've been just working. That's what I'm saying. And I also got my YouTube also set up. So I actually need to figure out how I'm gonna show that on here. I need to see. Give me 1 second. Is there a way I can check? I'm gonna lower down my volume. Hold on. I'm gonna check something out. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check something out real quick. Thanks for asking. That's good. That's really good. It's been super long. I know, right? Like hell, it's been so long. It's actually crazy. Y'all probably thought I disappeared, that I wasn't ever gonna come back on here, but nah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm back. I'm back, guys. You're welcome. So what you been up to though? Um, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna lower down my volume. I'm gonna go to the YouTube, switch my account to the because I'm also streaming. No, wrong channel. I'm also streaming on YouTube as well, just so that I can maximize my potential. Been working. No, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Okay, now I got the messages. I can see my messages now. You see, so that's perfect. I can put that. Where can I put that? I can put that. I'm gonna just put it right here. How did I close? Been working. No, I feel that. I'm gonna just play it. now I can see anybody message me or anybody write a comment on the tube. I can see it now. So I got that set up because I can see the Twitch comments. I want to go. What I'm really waiting for, to be honest, I want to be able to go live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. But I only have 170 followers on TikTok, and I need like about 1,000 in order for me to like multi-stream on there from my computer. You know, that would be really nice because then, you know, is the potential to like grow way more that way, you know. But just give me 1 second though. I do want to check my volume. I do want to check my my sound real quick on the YouTube. Make sure that it's actually coming out the way I expect it to. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic so that it doesn't loop playback. Okay. All right, it looks like we're good to go then. So, cause the volume looks it looks good. It looks good. I just tested it, just checked it out. But yeah, let me know how y'all doing though. But what we got going on today? Let me not keep y'all hold for too long. What we about to do is we're gonna react to a couple of videos. You know, same process. And if I have time at the end, I might play a game, or if I'm able to figure out how to do this, I have my phone. If I'm able to figure out how to do this, y'all might watch me cook some chicken, you know, because I gotta cook some food before I go to work. Okay, so I'm gonna stream for like a good hour, reacting, and then I'm gonna go cook. So if I can set up my phone to stream onto the computer, I think I have it with the Elgato. I'm gonna see if I can get it working. If I get it working and it works, y'all gonna see me cook the whole process from beginning to end. Like literally me cutting the meat, all of that. You know, y'all gonna see the whole process. But we're gonna see if we can get it working though. I think I should be able to, because I had it set up before where I could show my phone on here. Before I go, we'll test it out, of course, to make sure that it does work. But with that being said, we're gonna start with a short hitter, you know, short hitter, no quitter, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Shondell Jack University.
TikTok. Oh my God, not it getting disconnected. That's crazy. How it get disconnected? How that happen? No. Well, it don't look like it's disconnected, so I'm gonna just keep going. But anyways, let's get going.
This is Shondell Jackson. He's in the Milwaukee County Courthouse.
So basically, what we're doing today, I'm gonna start it over just so we can, you know. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be reacting to 5 guilty teens convicted of 5 guilty teens convictions, reacting to life sentences. I know the way they titled it is crazy, but that's what we're going to be reacting to. All right. So we're going to be reacting to guilty teens reacting to life sentences. Make sure, if y'all like the content though, make sure y'all like, you feel me? Give me a subscription, follow me on the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be haters out here. I also, what I realized, I don't even have the chat on here. The chat's not even showing on here. So on my main screen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this because I just realized this and I should have did this a long time ago. I'm gonna paste reference. Yeah. So now we got the chat, but I'm gonna move it to this side because I feel like I got more space on this side. So now if somebody text me in chat, I have it on here. I'm gonna update a whole bunch of stuff. But for now, we're just gonna go. So let's get. I'm sorry, wrong button. We're gonna go back to the main. So now that we back in the main, I could probably reduce it a little bit. All right, bet. That's cool. Anyways, let's get back to it. Reacting to 5 guilty teens convictions, reacting to life sentences. Weirdest name ever, but let's go.
This is Shondell Jackson. He's in the Milwaukee County Courthouse at his sentencing for being convicted of murdering a university student. Reportedly, 18-year-old Jackson and his friend were hunting for victims when they saw Potter leave a bar. Nathan Potter, the 21-year-old victim, was a college student at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. They stalked him, accosted him, and demanded money. When
Wow. So they just, instead of them finding jobs, being, uh, good members of society, they decided to, instead of doing that, they decided, oh, you know what? We're going to rob somebody, right? We're going to go rob somebody and we're going to murk you. Why not go get a job? Find something to do in life. You know what I'm saying?
Jackson learned that Potter didn't have any cash. Jackson shot him, which killed him.
So you didn't even get nothing? You committed a heinous crime for the free ski? You didn't even get not $1? Bro, when I tell you some people just be out of their mind like crazy, it don't make no sense. They really do be crazy out here. But since I am live streaming, I can do this. Boom. Let me move this up. Boom. I'm setting my setup for the future so that I don't have to keep making changes later on. I know. I apologize, guys. I apologize. It is crazy, and I do apologize. But don't come for me. Don't come for me. Come for me. Anyways, yeah, there we go. I think that's better. We can move this down a little bit too. I feel like there should be a better way to do this, but I ain't worried about it right now. But yeah, so like I was saying, let's go back to it. Here, let's go. I'm gonna just start it over, just so I didn't miss anything. Welcome back, V2N Squad. It's V2N Issa, and today we back with another one. Actually, I gotta go on this screen. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back, V2N. Welcome back, V2N Squad. It's V2N Issa, and today we back with another one. We're gonna be reacting to 5 teens reacting to their life sentences. All right, so they're guilty. Clearly, that's what it says, and they're reacting to their life sentences. Pull that. But all right, if y'all like the content though, make sure y'all follow me on Twitch, subscribe to the channel, make sure y'all like, comment, you know what I'm saying? The more you like, the more you comment, the more videos like this I can make, because the more engagement I get, the more I can provide. You feel me? So let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it.
This is Shondell Jackson. He's in the Milwaukee County Courthouse at his sentencing for being convicted of murdering a university student. Reportedly, 18-year-old Jackson and his friend were hunting for victims when they saw Potter leave a bar. Nathan Potter, the 21-year-old victim, was a college student at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Imagine you minding your own business. You had a time. You went out. You had a good time at the bar or whatever, and now you trying to go home, get to your car, just go home, get some rest, and then you just see some goons come at you. Hey man, empty your pockets, nigga. Oh, empty your pockets. I'm trying to get whatever you got in your pockets.
Milwaukee. They stalked him, accosted him, and demanded money. When Jackson learned that Potter didn't have any cash, Jackson shot him, which killed him.
That's
Officials
crazy.
said Jackson fled to Mississippi the day after Potter's murder. Jackson's uncle reportedly tipped off the police on his whereabouts where he was arrested. When he was on trial,
and W for the uncle. He's like, my nephew is a menace. He gotta go. We cannot have him living out here. W. I'm telling you, W. Because imagine the menace to society that this man was. That's crazy.
you can see Jackson make gestures towards the victim's family. And when he was escorted out of the courtroom, you can see him smiling at the family. Now,
oh wow, so he didn't even feel guilty for his actions. He's like, oh yeah, that was me, yeah, I killed him, yeah, and I'm gonna do it again. If y'all let me out, I'm doing it again. That's crazy work.
Moments before the sentencing, Jackson's mother told the court she first heard about the killing on TV.
When I saw it on the news, I even cried. I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine what that mother is going through.
Exactly.
I never had a clue that my child had anything to do with it. My son is not a monster. Nope. Ma'am, see, I was going with you. I was with you until you said that last part, talking about I was so sad. And like when I found out the child had been killed, I was like, what could the mother be going through at the time like this? And then, but I didn't even know it was my son. Girl, lady, ma'am, your son is a monster. She talking about my son not a monster or nothing like that. Girl, your son is a damn monster and you know it too. she a monster for real, for real. You feel me? He a monster for real. And the fact that he killed somebody, cold blank murder, and then he go to court, and instead of like showing remorse, he out here smiling, throwing up signs and stuff. Boy, ma'am, I'm sorry, but your son, you raised a monster.
He is not a monster.
He is.
Jackson now apologizes for what he has done.
Apologize for my behavior.
Now he's sorry, huh?
Please don't take my life from me.
When the judge announced life
You took somebody else's
imprisonment
life, so
without
your
the
life gotta go
possibility of
too.
Parole, Jackson
Deuces,
has an outburst.
checking on the deuces, ain't got no excuses. Hugs to hugs. I'm moving on to something better, better, better. But we just gonna make it worse. And then look at him. He crying, fighting the sheriffs and stuff. Boy, they got you. I mean, the court, whatever.
As the deputies restrain Jackson,
Court
you
deputies.
can hear one of Jackson's family members scream to the victim's family. When Jackson
Girl, they hate you more. You kill your family member killed one of their family members. Who should be hating who? The person who committed the murder? His family? Or the person whose family member was murdered? Who is in the right of being the one to hate? Talking about, I hate y'all. I hate y'all. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, they hate you too. So no love lost, no love found. It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down. Fuck what you said, just don't hurt me. I said, like, don't hurt me. Now I don't need you no more. Don't want to see you no more. Bitch, you get no love. Yeah, they hate you too, trust.
Jackson is serving life in prison without parole,
Good riddance.
his friend pleaded guilty
See?
to act.
Good riddance, like for real. Like now you know the streets are now safer because he's not in there. Like, cause you like, come on now, talking about, oh my God, I hate you guys. How could you ever do this to me, girl? Your family member didn't have to go and go commit a murder, kill somebody because they were too broke. You didn't have money. That's why you wanted to rob. So what makes you think they had money? Just because they didn't have money, you didn't have money. So yeah, both was broke. So why you got to kill them? Come on now. Be serious.
Acting as the lookout and was sentenced to 12 years in prison.
Damn, imagine you a lookout and you get 12 years because your dummy as a friend wanted to go kill somebody because they was broke. See, that's why I say don't commit crimes with people. Well, don't commit crimes at all, but definitely not with people though. Don't commit crimes with other people. Just don't commit crimes in general. Like, just don't do it. Don't be a criminal. How about that? Stop being a criminal. Nah, that's a fact. Cause like, it does. Like, they want to be like, oh, I hate you for what? I ain't do nothing to you. Is the chat not showing? Oh, it is showing. But why is it coming from the bottom like that? It is to come from the. I'm gonna move it up. Hold up, sorry. I gotta move the chat. Let me click on the chat box. I'm gonna move it up. Maybe I'll make it smaller. Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. There we go. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, we have, who's the next one? We got
The lookout and was sentenced to 12 years in prison.
Nah, that's a fact. They deserve
This
every
is Jennifer
single hour.
in the
Jennifer
Pinellas County
Mee.
Justice Center. At 19 years old, she was arrested on charges of
She could have had a good life, you know. But let's find out what she did.
first-degree murder. But this wasn't the first time Mee grabbed the public's attention. When she was 15 years old, she gained international fame when she developed a case of uncontrollable hiccups. She was initially known as the Hiccup Girl, but that all ended when her hiccups were cured and the media had no more interest.
So mind you, she got famous for having hiccups that she couldn't control, like she couldn't turn off or whatever, uncontrollable hiccups. And then she goes from hiccup girl to first degree murder girl. The way the world be going, man, I ain't playing. Like, that shit crazy.
In her until she was arrested. Mee was accused of setting up a robbery with victims she had met online. She had reportedly recruited Lamont Newton, her boyfriend at the time, and another friend, LaRon Rayford, to help rob victims.
Oh,
Mee
wow.
met up with a 22-year-old man she encountered online. She lured the man to a vacant.
Listen, guys. PA say, if a girl is cute, that does not mean she ain't gonna set your ass up. it does not mean she gonna give you the cheeks. If she said, hey boy, come on, you link with me, like meet me at my place, come meet me at my spot, or meet me over here. Hey, don't do it. That online dating shit like that, meeting people on the apps and then telling them, hey, come meet me over here, that shit's a setup. They gonna set your ass up. She could be the prettiest girl. She gonna set your ass up. So you better use common sense. You better meet each other at a fucking Walmart. You want a link? Meet me at the Walmart. Leave your phone at home. Meet me at the Walmart. You hear it? You not about to take nobody talking about, oh yeah, we at this location. Oh yeah, his house is right here. He got all this stuff in his house. Just pull up, and I'll open the door or I'll leave the back door open. Y'all can just slide in and then, still what y'all need is still. And if he act up, you just gotta, dome him. So nah, man, that's crazy. Imagine you a hiccup girl. You could have been famous, could have made something out of yourself, and then you resorted to setting people up to get robbed.
Home, and her two friends robbed and shot the man, which killed him. They got $50 for the robbery and murder. Me, Rayford, and Newton all...
Dude, that shit never make no sense to me. If you're gonna rob somebody, at least see if they got money. Like you can't just rob no broke 22-year-old for $50 and delete them. Yes, they literally did it for $50. Like, what? That's actually crazy. What would, imagine you go set up this whole elaborate plan. Imagine if they thought of a business idea, or they went and worked, got a job, instead of trying to set people up. They would have had way more than $50. The three of them, if they all had full-time jobs, I'm sure minimum they could have been bringing in $1,200 at home. Even if they worked at McDonald's, they could have brought in like $1,200, $1,400 total. That's way more than $50. A day they could have made like at least $300 minimum. If they had full-time jobs, all three of them, they could have came up with $100 a day. But nah, they was like, oh no, we're gonna go rob somebody for $50, and because he got $50, we gonna smoke him. That's crazy. Like, what? The priorities are actually insane. Like, use your minds for something better, guys.
Lived together and were arrested within hours of the crime. When Me had first gone arrested, she was in jail, and she had a phone call with her mother where she admitted to her involvement, and the conversation ended up being recorded.
This call may be recorded or monitored. I have a free call.
Oh, so she's a dummy. Okay, so at the beginning of every call, when you call a prison, or the prison calls you, because you really can't call a prison, so they got to call you. When they call you, it says this phone call will be recorded and monitored, right? Anything you say, whatever, blah, it says it'll be recorded. So make sure whatever you're speaking is not illegal. This girl gonna go talk to her mama on the phone, on the police, on a jail call, where every phone call has been recorded, and it tells you that the phone call has been recorded. It'll be different if they never told you the phone calls. Excuse me. It'll be different if they never told you the phone calls were being recorded, and then you said something, and then to later find out that the phone call was being recorded. But literally every single time you get a call, it tells you your phone call is being recorded. And this dummy went ahead and told her mama the crimes that she did. Dummy of the weekend. I mean, she was already a dummy because she deleted somebody for $50. So three people split $50. Everybody got $15, $17, right? That's crazy. 16 something.
10 for me. An inmate at Pinellas County Jail.
I got charged for murder in the first degree.
Charged for murder in the first degree?
Yes, sir.
What who did you kill?
I didn't do nothing. I was just there at the wrong time, at the wrong place.
I didn't do nothing. I was just there at the wrong time, at the wrong place. So you admit to being at the murder scene. You put yourself at the murder scene. That's one. Let's see.
Mama.
Hello, Jennifer. What's going on?
I'm in jail.
Why are you in jail?
From murder in the first degree.
Who'd you kill?
I ain't killed nobody. Because I set everything up.
And now you just admitted to setting it up. So you put yourself at the scene of the murder, and now you admitted that you're the mastermind. So you the head of you gonna get charged for for setting it up. Like, you the head of the whole circuitry. If you set up the crime, you the leader. So you the gang leader. That's crazy. Imagine you get on a call and make your situation worse. Shit. That's why they say, don't be saying nothing while you in jail.
It all went wrong, Mom.
The
It all
jury
went
returned
wrong.
a guilty verdict, and
Of
Nee was
course.
found guilty of first-degree murder.
Yup, they sure did.
Defendant is guilty of
First
murder in
degree, because she
first
planned
degree
it. They
as
just
charged.
said they set it up.
And
so that
now
means it's
the
first
judge
degree.
will hand
so
down
they
the
can't
sentence.
even they can't even say second degree that it was the heat of the moment thing, because you planned it. You just admitted that I set it up. So that means it was a planned action. Because second degree, like if you get first degree, that's like the worst. So she could have got second degree, be like, oh, we didn't plan him. We just saw him and ran up on him, and then he acted out and we blasted him. But if you go ahead and admit, oh yeah, we had this whole scout, we scouted him, we followed him, we set him up, I trapped him. And then I told my homies to come and then blast him. Yeah, that was a setup, and you fell for it. You caught a line and told all the, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Would you go to the podium, please? The jury having found you guilty of murder in the first degree, Miss Nee, I will adjudicate you guilty and sentence you to life in prison without parole.
Wow.
I'm ordering.
From hiccup girl to life without parole is crazy. It's crazy work. Mind you, she could have did something, especially nowadays with all this, like people who getting like millions of dollars off of the dumbest things. She could have started a YouTube channel, probably made way more money from that. Like to be honest, she could have started a YouTube channel. She could have went on TikTok, just doing hiccups every day. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be serious, man.
The 550 standard fines in court.
Life
You have
without
30
the
days to
possibility
appeal.
of parole
okay.
is crazy
Her
work. But she
co-defendants,
deserved
Rayford
that.
and Newton, were also convicted of first-degree felony murder and were sentenced to life in prison. This is Dylan Shoemaker. In a Buffalo, New York courthouse, he's at his sentencing after being convicted of second-degree murder. At age 16, Shoemaker was babysitting his girlfriend's child when she went to work that evening. He was inside a Springville home that he shared with his parents. Later that evening, Shoemaker beat the 23-month-old child, and a result of his injuries, that young child died. Dylan Shoemaker would later be arrested and charged with...
How bad you gotta beat the child in order for them to pass away from the injuries? Like, how heartless you gotta be? Like, it's the little baby. You, like, come on, like, the beatings gotta stop. Like, you can't go crazy. Like, you shouldn't be beating a baby, to be honest. Like, they don't know any better. But beating them to the point where they pass away, that, like, they're gone, that's insane. So hopefully he got life without parole, you know.
The murder of the toddler along with child abuse charges.
Mind your own business.
Shoemaker was reportedly trying to get the child to stop crying, and he never wanted to hurt the child or for him to die.
Talk about, I just wanted the child to stop crying. I never wanted to hurt him. So why was you beating him? If you didn't want the child to cry, why were you beating the child? If you wanted the child to stop crying, why would you beat the child? The child not going to stop crying. If the child was crying before you started beating it, do you think beating the child is going to make it cry more or less? Let's think about this. Poll, guys, if you beat a child, are they more likely to stop crying or cry louder? But, you know, not everybody got common sense. They say common sense is supposed to be common, but that shit not as common as y'all think, bro.
But the jurors didn't buy it, and
nowadays.
Shoemaker was convicted of second-degree murder. Now, watch
He look-
closely
he look-
as
hey,
Shoemaker
I'm glad
enters
they
the
caught him, 'cause he
courtroom.
looked like
Before
a
he could
school-
even
you
get
know, a
set up
school hitter,
behind the
you feel me?
defense table, he starts crying and telling everyone how sorry he is.
I didn't mean to kill Oscar. Ashley, I really didn't. I really think I did that. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Talking about, do you really think I did that? Yes, you did. You actually deleted the child. So, you know, we don't think you did that. We know you did that. Now you're saying I didn't mean to do it, but you did it, bro. Sorry. We don't care about what you did or didn't mean to do. You did what you did.
When Shoemaker was awaiting his trial, he had a phone call with his mother, and the conversation ended up being recorded. Now, listen to the judge on what Shoemaker said to...
Look, what's up with people admitting their crimes on jail calls? Is that like, do they have the jail calls, like phone calls, specifically just so for them, just so for them to like, for them to be like, oh, they're gonna snitch. Some people gonna self-incriminate, so let's give them chances to talk on the phone. Is that why they got the phones in there? Just so people can self-incriminate? Because right now, I'm starting to think that's the case. That's the only reason I'm thinking. Right now, that's what I'm thinking now. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
To his mother.
In a phone call to your mother from the holding center, you stated, and I got a quote from the court reporter, I am a 16-year-old blonde. Probably all I have to do is cry in front of the jury, and they're going to feel sorry for me.
I can't take back what was.
Oh wow! You know what? I think I'm gonna test out this idea. I actually got an idea, guys. I have an idea. I'm gonna, you know how like on TikTok you can share your screen by it being Nah, I can't do it that way. I can't do it that way because it's not gonna show the full screen. It's gonna show half the screen. Man, I'm like TikTok should really just give me the opportunity to just live stream. They have the app. They give me, look, so I can live stream on my phone. But in order for me to do it on my computer, I have to have more, like, it don't make no sense. If I'm able to live stream, just let me live stream the way I want to. Like, why y'all making it harder for me? You know, it don't make no sense. It's like complicated for no reason. Like, that's insanity. But it's okay. Let's keep going.
I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin.
Okay, well, you're gonna give your life
to the maximum punishment.
That you be sentenced to an indeterminate term of imprisonment, which will have a maximum of life. The court hereby imposes a minimum sentence of 25 years.
But that sentence was later modified to 18 years to life.
Oh wow.
This
oh yeah, because he was
Brandon
a minor,
Spencer,
so they gave him 25.
In Los Angeles County Superior Court. He was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder.
I'm sorry for what happened, Your Honor, but you life in prison.
On a Halloween night, 19-year-old
Hold on, let's see what
Spencer.
happened.
This is Brandon Spencer in Los Angeles County Superior Court. He was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder.
Oh, 4 counts of attempted murder. At least he didn't finish the deed. At least he wasn't successful in his attempts. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these other teams, they were successful. Too successful. But he did try multiple times, so that's actually crazy. But let's see.
Life in prison.
On a Halloween night, 19-year-old Spencer attended a crowded party on the University of Southern California campus
let it spray,
in Los Angeles.
He sprayed into a crowd.
Suddenly,
probably.
gunshots went off, and it was mayhem. Everyone scattered. Some ran in fear, and others hid. Reportedly, Spencer also ran, but he was stopped in a parking lot half a mile away, where he got picked up by the LAPD for questioning. A couple days later, he was charged with 4 counts of attempted murder.
Oh, wow.
4 people were injured, but fortunately, no one died.
That if you are so intent on killing someone that you're willing to shoot them and at the same time open fire into a crowd.
Nah, that is
Prosecutors
crazy though.
argued
Because
during
y'all
the
could have
trial.
literally, you could have found him, and you could have waited till he left the person left the party. You know, you could have stalked him, followed him, until he was alone. But no, you was like, oh, I see him. It's on site. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Bruh, come on, bro. Patience is also key, you know. But that's the problem. The dummies, they don't have no patience. The dummies, they're all for instant gratification. It's like, oh, I gotta get it right now. I caught him right now. He gotta go right now. But like, if it's 2 gang members doing what they do, they shouldn't be deleting each other. But if they do that, that's their business. I'm not gonna feel sorry for no gang members getting deleted. But if you bring your gang activities to crowds, and now people who had nothing to do with your beef are getting blasted for no reason, that's crazy. Yeah, he should be doing some good time in the pen, you know?
The shooting was a result of a feud between Spencer and a rival gang member.
Of course.
And that he was a documented, well-known gang member himself.
I'm not a bad person, but
yes, you is.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, you made a mistake, all right. And this is the last one. Your first mistake you made was joining a gang. Never join a gang. Kids, literally, do not join no gang. Gangs do not have anything good for you. They will never do nothing good for you. Do not join no gang. The only outcomes from being in a gang, I promise you guys, is either jail, death, or being paralyzed. You hear me? There is no good outcome from being in a gang. You ain't gonna be a millionaire from being in a gang. If you a millionaire, they probably gonna come smoke you. If you're in a gang, your own homies gonna smoke you. Okay? You do something bad, they're gonna smoke you themselves. They're gonna delete you. So there's no benefit to being in a gang. Like literally, no gang. If you wanna be rich, get a TikTok account, get a YouTube account, get an IG account, get any type of account. Like get online. Be socially active online. If you wanna make friends, be friends with the nerds. Be friends with people who actually got shit going on in their life. Like play a sport, you know? But don't not be no gang member. Like that is not a life. Don't do that. Nothing good ever came from being a gang member. All these gang members, they all end up getting locked up or passed away. You know, they all end up locked up or deleted. That's it. There is no other outcome. You're not going to be a millionaire from being a gang member. Even the biggest gang members who were making billions of dollars, where are they at now? Most of them is dead, and the other ones are locked up. I'm talking about the narcos. All right, they Pablo Escobar, where he at? He dead. And you know who's his name? Where he at? In jail. So what's the benefit? There is no benefit to committing gang crimes, to being a gang member. So don't do it.
But I'm not just some gangbanger that she tried to portray me as.
Spencer maintained his innocence throughout the trial.
If you shot into a crowd, you was a gangbanger, and you is a bad person. As the judge read the
sentence, sheriff deputies had to restrain Spencer as he banged his head on the defense table.
This is Penal Code Section 12022.53D. This is to be concurrent.
Reportedly, Brandon was sentenced to 40 years to life for 4 counts of attempted murder.
That's crazy.
This is Martise Fuller.
But hey, you get what you get. You join a gang, whatever consequences that come with it, you deserve them because you should know better. There's kids, if kids are out playing basketball, soccer, football, you know, golf, volleyball, baseball, all them shits, running track, cross country, you know what I'm saying, wrestling. And you out here, you're like, oh, I'm gonna tote my Glock and go go around the hood, show off and shit, you know, go shoot my ops. You deserve whatever you get. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you.
Kenosha County, Wisconsin. On trial, he's accused of killing his ex-girlfriend and
you could have
attempting
got a job.
kill.
You could have got a job. You could have got a job. Like I'm gonna keep saying it. You could have got a job. Worked at McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's. They got so many like restaurants that hire kids. If you want to build experience, you can go work at a warehouse. Man, I worked at a warehouse for so long. That shit was crazy. And now I drive trucks. So I'm still hustling. But guess what I'm not doing? Being a gang member. And I'm feeding my family right now. You heard?
Kill her mother. Reportedly, 15-year-old Martise Fuller broke into his ex-girlfriend's house armed with a handgun when his ex-girlfriend was listening to music.
Bruh, it's not that serious. You could get another girl. Oh, if I can't have you, no one can have an ass. And then like let me turn this bitch right back on. Turn it back on. Yeah. Hold on, guys. My camera. I don't know why it always do this. But oh yeah, my fault. My camera died because it got too hot. It's probably gonna die again. So I'm gonna probably cut it in a few minutes. I need to figure out how I can, but I'm gonna figure out why it keeps dying. It says it's too hot. I need to find a fan for it. I'm gonna look if I can find a small fan to see why it stops dying. But yeah, like I was saying before, it's not that serious. You don't have to go and delete your ex-girl just because she don't want to be with you. There's other girls. There's billions of girls out here. And one of them is going to want to be with you. You don't got to be like, oh, if you leave me, then you got to leave this earth. No, come on. Grow up, bro. Like, chill. It's not that serious. Talking about if I can't have you, no one will.
music in her bedroom, she was shot and killed. After hearing gunshots, the mother emerged from her bedroom and came face to face with the shooter, and she was.
Imagine you sneak into her house. She broke up with you, so you go get you go get your your little bundiki whatever, and then you go take you go get your stuff, and then you go over there, and you sneak into the house, go to her room while she listening to music, and you delete her. Like, how crazy? How crazy you gotta be, like, throughout that whole process while you was going to the house, opening the door, sneaking in, you look at her. You didn't consider changing your mind, not at all. Like, not even once. You don't be like, you know what? I don't think it's worth me doing this. I'm gonna do life. Is it worth it me losing my whole life because of a girl that don't want me? No, it's not. Leave, bro. Let me tell you something. If I catch my girl cheating on me, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna leave. Why the hell, if a girl leave me, I'm gonna go smoke her? Like, that don't make no sense.
He was shot twice. The mother would survive the shooting and identify Martise Fuller to the police.
And he shot the mother too. So he wanted to erase the whole family. He's like, oh, you gave birth to her, so it's your fault she left me. If she was never born, if you never gave birth to her, she wouldn't have hurt my heart. Like, what? No, stop it. But thankfully, the mother did not get deleted as well. She survived her altercation.
Fuller pleaded not guilty, but the jurors disagreed.
We, the jury, find the
See, this light-skin activities. Look at him. Talking about you can't leave me. You think you're going to leave me? Me? I'm light-skinned. You ain't going to leave me. I'm finna, you not finna go around talking about I left that guy. No. You leave me, you leaving this earth, girl. You ain't coming back, girl. You ain't gonna have no other man. No man can have you after me. You talking about? That's crazy.
Defendant guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
After the jury found Fuller guilty on 3 counts, he showed what appeared to be emotion for the first time on trial. During Fuller's sentencing, he continued to maintain that he is innocent, and moments before he is sent to prison for the rest of his life, he put together a statement for the courtroom.
Judge, Mr. Fuller's prepared a statement that he asked that I read on his behalf.
Okay.
Martise writes, I wanted to write this giving my sincerest apologies to this family I once shared time and love with. Truthfully, I am sorry about the pain you've all suffered through, but more importantly, the loss of my ex-girlfriend Kaylee, that I loved too. But I have to continue to stand innocent because I am. And I hope you all can eventually see in your hearts that I am not the person the media has made me out to be.
Now, the judge will deliver the sentence.
Now look. There is always a small chance that he is innocent, because people are wrongfully convicted all the time in the United States. So if he is innocent and he is being railroaded, then, I feel like, I can feel bad for him. But as it stands right now, I do not feel sorry for you, bro. You killed your ex. You deleted your ex, bro. I'm sorry. You can't do that. And then you try to delete her mother too. So no, until we find out other evidence that exonerates you, boy, you stay in that cell, bro. Don't ever see the day of light, the light of day. Yeah, I don't know why I always say the day of light. The light of day. Yeah, there you go.
I don't have
Is that the light of day? Yeah.
any ability to trust that you will never commit these acts again.
Yeah, facts.
So in the interest of protecting the public, acknowledging the seriousness of
Life
these acts,
without parole.
the court orders that on count 1 you are sentenced to life in prison without eligibility for extended supervision.
As Fuller is being sentenced to spend the rest of his life behind bars, it appears he's completely unfazed.
Crazy work. But that was it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. Gotta go back to my full screen. But yeah, man, that was it. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. If you like what y'all saw, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build a squad, V2N squad. You know what I'm saying? It's V2N Issa. To the next one. All right. But look, guys, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the guys was insane. The girl, she was insane. Talking about, I set it up. Hey, mommy, they got me locked up in jail. Why you locked up? They said I did first-degree murder. Who'd you kill? I ain't killed nobody, but I set it up. I was there. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Dummy. It keeps on dying. I don't know why, because I'm trying. I need to figure out why. I need to figure out a way. I need to figure out a way to get this to not die, because it keeps on dying. Like, and I don't like that for real. I don't like that for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that. It needs to stop dying. It keeps on dying for me. But next, okay, so next video we're gonna be reacting. We changing the mood. We changing the mood. We're gonna react it to people having bad day. Best fails of the week. So this American Best video. I'm gonna see if it's funny. If I don't find it funny, I'm switching. I'm gonna go to a different video. But I didn't watch it because I didn't be watching these videos beforehand. So I'm in the blind just like you guys. So let's get to it. People having a bad day. Best fails of the week. Let's see if they're going to catch me laughing or not. V2N Squad, if y'all like the content, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on TikTok. It's V2N_Issa on TikTok. Everywhere else is V2N Issa on IG too. All right? Make sure y'all like the content. Follow me. All right? Subscribe. But let's get to it.
Hi.
Hi, big hair. Oh, hell nah. To the no, hoo, hell nah. Cause that I would be, yo, I ain't, no. Oh my God. Imagine she took all that time just so she could cross and she still fell through. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, let me go back. I even missed this one. I was still stuck on the other one. Let me see. That wasn't that funny. Let's see what. Let's see. Oh my God, Papa! Yo. Okay, what is he? Is he trying to get on? Like, these are actually funny as hell. Was he trying to get on the whole time? Why he didn't just stop the motorcycle? Like, come on now. Like, but nah, that is funny though. That's funny.
Ready?
Yep. Y'all got it for real. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Nah, these are funny as hell. Okay, I think I'm playing this game wrong. Let's try it again, okay? I'm not gonna laugh, okay? I'm not gonna laugh. Starting now. I don't care how funny it is. I'm not laughing. That wasn't that funny.
Game, and we just love that table. It takes so long to set up.
See, if he had just let the cat walk, it probably wouldn't have fallen. He made it fall.
Oh dear, oh dear. Funny.
This stuff, they're shocking, but I'm not gonna laugh. They're so funny. Okay, I think at this point it's not letting me do what I want to do. So at this point, the camera keeps dying because it's saying it's too hot. So I'm gonna this is the perfect time, since y'all can't see me. This is the perfect time for me to set up my iPhone setup. All right, I'm gonna set it up right now. So we're gonna try to set it up right now. All right, so we're gonna move this to the top. I'm gonna move this to the top. I'll put it right under here. Camera, yeah. All right, so this is the perfect time to set this up. Y'all can't see me. I apologize, but I'm gonna see if I can set this up real quick. All right, so I know I'm frozen, but I'm trying to set up so I can use my phone. Screen link, camera, enable, allow. Okay, now how do we set this up? iPhone, properties, Elgato screen link. Okay. All right, let me accept. Okay, let me see. We can use the microphone as well. Let's see. Is it gonna pop up? Okay, click OK. Why? Okay, so how do we make sure it's showing? I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna turn off everything else because I'm trying to see something. The microphone. Wait. Main screen. Chrome. Turn this off. I'm trying to see how do we. Okay, how do we set it up? I think I need to set it up. Get started. Enable screen recording. Okay. Network setup. Okay, both Wi-Fi. Find the screen link in control center. Screen receive broadcast on your PC. Okay, so how do we receive? Okay, make your screen. Okay. Make sure your PC are on the same network on the iPhone as a video input device. Now use the screen to wait. Oh yeah. Oh, I know why. 4K. Duh. This is what I need to do here. That's the problem. So, boom. Device. There's no device? What the heck? Oh yeah, I gotta start. Okay, so boom. Give me 1 second. Where's the app? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the instructions. I'm gonna figure it out. All right, I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, so it's the circle. Okay, boom. Where's the circle? Okay, let me see. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Okay. Okay. I might just go back here. Boom, done. Camera. Really? iPhone cancel. Settings. Devices. Why is it not showing the devices? Bruh. Let me see. I'm gonna check for updates. Okay. I'm gonna go to Elgato, boom, camera. Okay. I'm just testing this. Why is this not? Come on, what the heck? Why is it not showing up? Broadcast and microphone. Device. Okay. Is it starting? I had it working before. I'm trying to figure out why it's not working now. Okay. I'm gonna stop the stream for now. I'll be back on. Cause I don't know why it's not working for real. Like, I ain't been gonna lie to you. Okay. Exit. Oh my God. Properties. All right, let me stop